So, hello everybody, what is going on today? Is KB Shimaki here, and welcome back to some more Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. The bonuses, that's all that's really left to show off. Nothing more to it, nothing less about it. First off, I say we go back to check out the bonus games and see Espresso's Race. We've already been through all of these, or I have on my own playthroughs and stuff. What we can look at, as we can see, we have options of catch-up, yes or no. We have options of balancing the players. Of course, you can do this as multiplayer, or you can do this in single races. You have lap times for each of them, where you can get the fastest time possible. In Ship Deck Dash, Magma Spurt, Swampy Swoop, Fairground Fall, Spooky Sprint, Castle Creep, and Lost World Leap. You can do any of these levels at your calling. Of course, I've done all of these already. You can do how many laps you want. So I guess really all that there is to do is kind of just show off the basic way to do it. You have Sneakers, Tinky, Rapido, last up, ourselves with pretty basic stats. Again, the best way to do this, both inside this area and outside of it, is kind of just understanding how these all work overall. It takes a while to get used to it and accustomed to it, but when you do, it's a lot of fun in all honesty. The gold sand dust, I guess you can call them, those are called, I don't know actually what they're called. All I know is that when you collect them and you press R, they give you a dash boost. You can carry however much boost you have based off in the your stats overall. The golden feathers, of course, increase your or allow you to jump and then fly. So it's always a good idea to try and collect those when you can. Strength really just keeps up with your speed overall, and jump, of course, well, just lets you soar. So we're not winning this, which is fine by me. It's not really a focus for me too much. Go. Or maybe we might, just barely. Of course, again, this is really all just a matter of your own race. See how well you do, see if you can outrace the opponents, and get the best times possible to compare against your friends. It's a lot of fun, very enjoyable, kind of keeps track of a lot of things and makes things interesting. In order to get more DK coins, or the hero coins that our good buddy Cranky mentions, you have to get gold in each of the races and just try to outperform everyone else. You don't need near perfect. You need near perfect to get the last one, of course, but it is just a matter of practice, timing, so forth and so forth. Funky's flights, of course, we've been over. We've done all of these before throughout our story. We already know aerial loop, submerged stint, Kong instruction, Kong napped, cool sounds, Kong nap 2, toxic Kong instruction, aerial, and that's it. Literally just a good handful of levels. It's a race for your best time, you do your best on it, and then there's Vagabug, which is pretty straightforward. One that we play with our good buddy Clubba. We avoid them as best as we can, and we try to get the highest score. There's nothing too special or too specific you get for this. It's just really just a bonus kind of thing that you can do. Other than that, we also have Diddy's Dash. Here we are again. You'd think by now I'd have my own game, but instead I have to tell you what to do. Welcome to Diddy's Dash. Guide Diddy to the end of the level in the quickest possible. To help you out, I've added checkpoints to all the levels. Okay. If you get hit, you will respawn at the checkpoint. One other thing, the clock will freeze if you defeat multiple bad guys, so give it a try. Yep. Diddy's Dash is basically an acceleration kind of thing. You get to do it in each world, I believe. I don't think, yeah, you get to pick whatever level you want, and it's basically just a speed run for each of the levels. In short, that's literally all it is. It lets you speed run all the levels of each of the different worlds, see if you can beat it in the fastest time possible, and prove that you basically outstand everyone else. Nothing more to it. The bonuses are pretty simple. And of course, we check back in with our main save file and see we have everything done. Nothing more to do, nothing else to it. I've collected all the gold feathers, I've collected all the DK coins, I've gone through each of the Lost World levels and done all that there is. I've recorded already each of the worlds separately on their own, so after this, pretty much that's what you guys are going to be seeing. I know this isn't a lot, and I know this isn't much different from what you normally see, but yeah, There isn't much else to it. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple to understand. The bonus games, of course, you can always check out your scoring. With Slinky's quiz, we have all 3 out of 3. For Funky's challenges, we have our best times and all the DK coins collected within the time limits. For Espresso Racing, we have all the best laps marked up with the gold treasures and the DK coins. And Bag-a-Bug, of course, our best catch of 12. There isn't really much more to it. You can always look at Cranky's help, though I don't have them all. And we can always look to Wrinkly's help, of course, if we so need. Which, I mean, of course, would help in the event that you need to collect certain things, such as the scrapbooks, which I already did, as well as a couple other DK coins and things like that you might have missed on. The scrapbook, of course, we get to look at finally all of the enemies. Clomp, Neek, Clobbers, and Click-Clacks. Each of these enemies are all found in separate worlds. You kind of just have to look around for them and hope that you can encounter the ones with the photographs on them, or the cameras just placed above them. Of course, I had to do some searching of my own, look up everything myself, so it did take me some time, but eventually you kind of get used to it, you get through it all, and you collect everything. Upon completing each of the pages and collecting all 4 pictures per page, you get yourself the DK coin. So on top of all the standard DK coins you collect per world, you also have the ones you collect in Lost World, and the ones you can obtain by filling up each of the pages within the scrapbook. So there's definitely a lot of work cut out for you if you want to get 102%, which is really funny. From the first game you have 101%, from the second game it's 102%, so you can probably guess from the third game 103%. In due time I will be playing the third game, just don't know when really. We see we get Wrinkly Kong by completing all of the photographs, of course. See Swanky and Funky, which is looking pretty good. Candy didn't do much this game, which is fine. Donkey Kong locked up, of course. We get to see all of our animal allies, which I didn't remember the names of, but now we have here. Rattly the Rattlesnake, Randy the Rhino, Espresso the Ostrich, Squawks the Parrot, Onguard the Swordfish, Glimmer the Anglerfish, I believe that's what it's called, Squitter the Spider, Flapper the Seal. That's it. Everything done, all that's collected. There's nothing more to it, so I guess. Yeah, all that I can really think of to do is for the benefit of you guys, is show off one of the more difficult races, wrong area, one of the more difficult races, and get to go back to the Lost World and do that last race, at least to show off the most difficult one that is available. There's no way I'm going to beat it first try right now because I don't remember it, but yeah. Of course, you can enter the Lost World at any time once you've paid off Clubba. You can go to any level through any of Clubba's kiosks. You can always do Bag-a-Bug, you can always fight him, but there's no reason, so all that's left to do is head into the Lost World and do that last race. I've already beaten them all, of course. I've beaten the boss. I've done everything that there is to it, so let's go talk with Cranky. You must be really desperate to read all this. Having trouble on your miserable boring quest, are you? Here's a fraction of my available knowledge. There's nothing to take. We have everything. Let's go. The final race. Bossy. This is not an easy race and not a race to be taken lightly. Misty. Minogue, I think it's called. And lastly, ourselves, Espresso with Max Sachs. See how well we do. Want to at least give it one try and show it off, of course. Just hold B for the duration of the race, and you should be okay for the most part. That can happen a lot. This race is really just meant to kind of, test your knowledge, but also just like keep yourself in check and keep yourself kind of in mind for what could happen. You can keep up with the way that they're moving, of course. You shouldn't have too much difficulty figuring out where to go. It just takes a bit of practice and a bit of understanding to understand. Or a bit of understanding and practice to kind of get a good idea of where to go. How did I miss that? It's fine. That's what you get. Let's move. That's what I need. I need at least one of those. What? I'm in first place, I think? How? Go. Don't know how I got it that time. Not yet. Bless you! you go. Last time I got first place without even trying or paying attention. For some reason, I thought I was behind the first place person, but I guess I fell. Anywho, yeah, that's pretty much it. Collect the gold. First place, well done. No prizes for doing it again, though. Yep. That's pretty much all that there is to it. You just collect the prizes, do all that you can, and beat everything. That marks the end of our journey here in Donkey Kong Country 2. Not much more to say about it, not much more to do about it, really. All we can do is quit the game, save of course, and return to the main menu. You get to hear this wonderful melody, and see, yeah, there's not much more to it. That's it for now. That's all that there is to it. There's nothing more. There's not much else to go over. Of course, Diddy's Dash, if you want to speedrun, see how fast you complete each level, go ahead. If you're feeling like a speedrunner, of course. Bonus games, of course, we've already gone over. It's a lot of the stuff that we've already beaten up to this point, so nothing new, nothing else to note. Next time, do you guys see more of this game? Well, probably tomorrow, more than likely. We'll be going over each of the worlds, of course, silently, showing off all the DK coin spots and the barrel spots, completing the game through and through, and all that'll be left to do is beat the bosses once more. Hope you guys did enjoy, though. Hope you all continue to enjoy. Then I'll catch you all you dudes next time, where we return to a world of great fantasy that we've been kind of ignoring for the past year. That's it for now, though. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see all you dudes next time. Peace out, everybody.